Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Lily Pilpel. Hila Pilpel. Lily is my nickname. And in today's video, we're gonna review and talk about the lyric of Ila Ila, which is B.I. title a track from Waterfall, his album, which is. And I have a review over the album and a video, but I might redo it. But regardless of that, today is about Ila Ila, Ila Ila. The MV, the song, the choreography, and the lyric, which is my favorite part of any song, is the lyric. If the lyrics are good, like, a song can be good with the beat and the melody and I can enjoy it. It can be just a bop. But when I know there's meaning to it, that's like upgrade the song much better. It's not just, it's a bop, but it's a bop with a meaning. And I can, like, when I'm not in the mood to bop, I can just look at the lyric and I can enjoy reading it. So, I just wanted to say that I love B.I. B.I. is a genius to me. If you don't know, you don't know. I am a Swiftie and I have like a high standard for lyrics, you know? Like for me, no one compares to Taylor Swift. She is in another level, she is a god level. And I said it, B.I. is like the Korean male version of Taylor Swift with what he's been through. I feel like similar thing, not really, but like the similarities there, and like he is as well a lyric genius, and it's in this album, so I'm gonna talk about it. First thing is this song. I just love the whole thing with the song. I have it written here, so wait a minute. I just love, you know, how the song starts with the piano. Like it starts with the piano mellow, and then like a little bit after that comes the beat, and it starts to like get a rhythm. And the song itself, like, you know how B.I. is a melody genius, and it really is so catchy. The word Ila Ila, which sounds like my name, which is funny to me. It sounds like my name, so every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, I feel like if he's saying my name, it's weird. But yeah, he's saying Ila Ila, and it's super catchy. It's like saying the melody, because he's a melody genius, and like the Ila 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 is very catchy, and I just love how it feels. It feels like a wave, you know. It's very flowy, the song. It feels very bright, but there is like, you can feel a little bit of sadness, of melancholiness in like an undertone, but you don't really feel it. Like if you don't read the lyric, you don't really know what the meaning. It's kind of lighthearted. It's have a little bit of something sentimental into it, but if you don't dig in, you don't really know how deep this shit is. But I love I love the verses are kind of where it's like sentimental, and then the chorus is where it gets like upbeat and brighter, I can say. And then the rap is like the most part that sounds like the most intense one, because it is. And then the bridge and the outro is very lighthearted, very like energetic, very like I don't like how the song have this calmer like wave like type of deal, and then at the end it's like a burst of like it's with happiness, energy is up there. It's like it's how it is, how do I say it? It gives a sense of hope. It's like all this time it was like a little bit mellow, and it's burst into this ending, which, you know, he came from YG, and that ending really reminds me of the way YG does his songs, like his signature, like especially Icon, like ending like party thing. It's not really completely that, but it's very similar to that. It's like the song is contained, and then there's a burst of energy that comes. Like, it's really beautiful. That's about the song. The MV, there's a lot of things that's happening in the MV. So, the MV is gorgeous. I saw people talk, like reactors that are like in the realm of like films and all that, like praise this and how good it looks, and it's like a film, and it really does look like a film, like a movie. There's so many things that happen, like in the music video. First of all, he starts in the sea, and it seems like he's like drowning, like he is in the middle of the sea, is lost in the sea. And then he like makes his way to safety, to Earth, and then he like kind of lay down. It seems like he's lost. Even in the middle of, he's lost in the sea. He seems lost, and then he's still lost even when he gets to the ground. It seems like he doesn't know where to go, where he is. He sits down. It's kind of like, where's my life is right now? Type of deal. Like this seems, but it seems like. And then it's like transition to like the road, and we see B.I. running, and he, like, I feel like seems to running from something and at the same towards something. Like it seems like it can be both things. At moments it seems like, especially at the start, it seems like something is like chasing him, like, you know, depressed, the all his thought is, whatever it is, like his depression, his thought that like chasing him and doesn't let him leave alone, or would it be media or like haters that like keep on bugging and like whatever, or even the past mistake that he done is still in there, in his conscious type of deal. Or like he's chasing after hope, chasing after to find a better place, a better state, like to be better, trying to find a better place and chase towards something, like in a way, especially towards the end. But then before he gets when he's running, what was it? He ran into a car, and he almost like they almost had an accident, like, but he missed it. So I don't know what that specifically means, but I feel like that's him avoiding like if it's very depressing, all of the like ups and downs that he had before he started to healing, you know, like type of something like that, I feel like. And then he keeps on running and running, and then he like come to like a dead end with all these boxes, and then like break through all that. I feel like that's when he like totally breaks down, and like it like start to really fight all of what chasing him. And then after he passed those boxes, he's like lost. And that's what it seems to me like. It's all clouds around him, and it seems like it's for me, it seems like it's his mind, you know, it's his mindset. It is like lost, foggy, doesn't know where he is. But it's kind of like it seems like a transition phase, because then afterwards I feel like it becomes brighter after that. Like you can see him running in like, oh was it after the, wait, 60% is mine, yeah, B.I. playing. Then he seems to playing a piano after that scene. Oh, so he seems lost in the all the cloud stuff, and I feel like it's his like mindset. He's like feel lost, feel like he's hanging in there, you know, in the air. And then I feel like that's his mindset. Like, this is where his mind is. It's not like a real thing, but it's where his mind is. Okay, all of this video is kind of a metaphor for where his mind is. But until like the end where we see him running free, I feel like that's more like a thing. It's actual, physical. But until like the cloud thing, it seems like it's all is in his mind. And then after the foggy thing and all, there's like, we see him on the piano kind of like letting his emotions out, maybe saying like writing is like feeling out, kind of help him. Not really, but it's an outlet. It's something that is there for him. And then we see him like sitting like this, kind of like seems like sad, depressed. It seems like really painful to see him in that state. So that's a thing. And yeah. And then I have notes, so I'm reading things to remember. And then after that, there's like a scene where he's laying on a grass field, and there's like a sea like behind him, and like, you see the tears coming out of him to like, so this is like the lyric basically, where it's like the lyric coming out of his eyes, like, and you can see his hand with the lights of the sunshine type of like deal. He's like feeling the tears that's coming out of his eyes. You know how some people always like feeling the rain, like feeling like it feels like exciting type of deal, or like they're embracing the feeling. It's like very beautiful. So it seems like it's his own tears. So basically I feel like he's like embracing his feelings, is embracing what his pain, all of what he's went through, all of his emotions. He's finally embracing it and like understand his feelings, and like he's finally starting to go to have it behind him. Not really. What he had been through is like a traumatic thing. I think it will forever affect him. But like things starts to look brighter. He starts to understand the emotions better and to know how to like deal with them better, because now he knows how he feels. He embraced it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. And then after that scene, it's like bright. You will see him in a car riding, and also simulate like at the same time we see him running free and with a smile on his face, and like, you can see him in the car. Like you have a good moment. You finally kind of surpass that phase. It's finally like kind of the person kind of starting to heal a little bit. But you know, it's up and down process. So in the next scene, so that like we see him free and everything, and like it's like, it seems so fun to see him like that. And also is writing a car, which like for me, car means or driving means like a journey, a new journey. It's like a new journey that BI is going to like go for. Like now it's a new journey. Like it's also running towards a new beginning, type of something like that. But then after like that running thing, I feel like it's like up and down. Like so you have a little bit of hope and like he is like starting to cope with it, and then like I feel like something came to his mind and destroyed that. Like it's down again, because like something reminded him of the pain, and then he felt it again. Because in the next scene is his rap, and then we see him kind of again sad. And it's also, I don't know which moment is when he visits the school, and it seems like he reminisces of the past. Because like school, yeah, not in the school anymore. It's like memories of school and like moments with friends. So I feel like he remember school days or something like that. It represents like youth or like the past. And so in the rap scene, we see him kind of sad in the piano again, and he's like rapping, and then let's focus on his eyes, and he really looks sad, and like his eye looks like kind of depressed, like kind of really depressed. And that's like and then he ends the rap, and it becomes to the, what is it, bridge, like outro. And then he talks, well, that's the lyric, but then we see him, the music becomes like happier, and the like music video become happier, and we see him running and free again, and like in his element again, is starting to again heal. So it was like a kind of a process of ups and down with the song, basically. Yeah. There's also towards the end, there's a bunny there. I don't know what that makes me feel of Bobby. I'm sorry if I like hurt some of you, but I saw it and that reminded me of Bobby for some reason. It's a weird thing. But he is holding like what do you call it? I'm not an English native, so I don't forgot how to arrow. A sign that like show you where to go, and it's like, so I feel like if it's finding his direction type of deal. And so that's the MV. That's my review over the MV and the choreography. The choreography, I love how it's remind me kind of, I will not say it, I don't want to hurt you, but it reminds me of choreography that he have done in the past, but like very like emotional, very fitting with the music. It feels like it's very groovy. I'm not a choreographer, so I can't really say anything, but I love dancing, and I love the dancing. It seems like so, like Barry is a great dancer, and I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like you can feel the emotion through the movement, through every beat he hits with like his movement. Yeah, so that's my opinion on the choreography. The next part is the lyrics. Next part is the lyrics. That came out weird. Okay, so let's read it. I have it here, so I'm looking down because I'm reading it. At the end of my sleeve is a beach, because I wiped out the water flying out of both cheeks. So let's talk about that. So he's basically explaining something simple. He's so much in pain, and he's trying to explain to you how painful it is, how much he cried, how much he suffered from that. Because he's saying, at the end of my sleeves there's a sea, there's a beach, because I wiped my tears with my sleeve, meaning all of the water he wiped with his hand, like dripped down, and it became a sea for how much he cried. He is kind of giving you an image of how painful, how much he suffered, how much he's been through. Like, he's washed all over himself. In the music video itself, he's totally washed completely with the water. It seems overwhelming, literally overwhelming with water. And it's like this line like gives such an image, it's such a deep explanation to the state he's at that moment. And then, at the end of my eyes is the beach because of the warm bubbles that pervade. So I searched the word pervade because I didn't know exactly what that means. And pervade means a thing that spread through it and present in every part of it. Meaning, he is like the bubble that pervades. I think the bubbles like are the emotion, and pervade, like he's completely washed. It's all over his body is feeling that pain and that sadness and that depression and that like type of deal, and like it just feels sad. It's very deep, the lyric, like explain like brutally like how much he's in pain. That it give you an image, give you like a quite vivid image of what he's feeling like, I feel like, and it's very relatable for some. For me, I haven't been through depression, but I mean, everyone that went through pain, any sorts, like can relate to like I can't explain how much I'm in pain, and I feel like he kind of described it with like how much he cried, so it became a sea. Okay, and then there's the verse, I'm lost alone on a lonely island, meaning he's not only alone in like he's completely alone in a deserted island. Everybody left him. He feels alone. He's lonely in a lonely island, meaning it's completely, it's severe how lost he is in this island, on this beach that he is. Emotional anemia, war in my head, to put in my feet the waves of memories is too cold enough to freeze my heart. So let's talk about the first part. Emotional anemia is basically saying emotionless. He feel numb for how much he cried, how much he was in pain. He suffered and have in pain so much. He felt it so often, day by day, that he became numb to it, because he felt it so much and so often and so regularly. It became used to it, became numb to his own feelings. That's deep shit. that's so sad. I feel bad for him. And then he said war in my head, like everything is like my thoughts are all over the place. Like my past mistakes are chasing me, and then another part of me trying to get through it. It's like all war. It's all like, and saying war in my head, you know what happened after a war. There's like numbness, kind of like sadness, kind of like the aftermath is very tragic. I feel like this is what happened to his mind, to his mindset, and to his, like, you know. And I said, to put my feet in the waves of memories is too cold enough to freeze my heart. Meaning everything he went through, or like every time he goes back to those memories, they're so cold. There are so many, like, it's so bad, it's so painful that he just touching it make him feel the pain all over again. But he's numb to it, but he's still feeling pain. And then he repeats the chorus and such. I'm not gonna totally tell you again, but it's the same concept. It's talking about the sea coming out of sleep, becoming asleep, the beach, everything like that. And then the chorus is, oh beach, ila, ila, ila. I'm swept again and again by the waves that sway around my eyes. Yeah. So it's keep on saying of like, it comes to me in waves. Like every time I think I might get it might get better, it comes again. It hits me again like a wave of pain. It's like one wave is relaxing, then another comes. I feel I'm used to it, but I got so numb to the pain because I've been through that cycle so many times. But I still feel the pain, and I still cry. So he's crying through his numbness, something like that. Like so much pain. Really feel bad for B.I. I feel like they kind of destroyed him completely, but he somehow came along. I don't know how, but I'm so happy he did. So the next verse is, thanks to you who taught me how to cry and disappear. I feel like they're talking about YG, but I feel less about that. And to the haters, to the media, like they taught him how to cry and then disappear, like they're like it's nothing. They just dropped a thing, dropped his name, talked about him, like hate him, and then they disappear like it's nothing. Like it's nothing to him, but it affects him so much. Like what happened, like for them they just gossip about it, and then like they make him sad, or like they make him remind him of stuff, but then they just disappear and they go to their own life like it's nothing, that something like that. And there is no day for my thick fog in my pupil to lift. that's fucking depressing. Like, he's saying he's always crying. The fogginess is like clouds, like when you basically there's a part in the music when he's talking about fogginess, when he oh wait when he's like lost in those clouds, when he's like kind of running there and trying, and he doesn't know where he is. So basically he's saying the fog in his eyes, like there's no single day I don't wake up and I don't feel that fogginess, the confusion, that pain, that I can't lift my eyes without like letting a tear comes out. Very, very sad. And then I can't take a comfortable walk on all the roads that we had walked together. Like all of this memories that you have from, of like we all know, we basically know Icon. Like he can't take comfortable walk on all of the ways, on all of the roads, all of the places that Icon has been to. Too painful to him to remember that. He's been through hell, and he can't even, like, because he loves them so much, but with that love comes so much pain, but he still loves him to death type of deal. And like, but like, so you can't even walk through the places that he with them, because although he loves them, and it's like he remembered the good time, and then after that he remembered all the good time, he remembered that he lost all of it, and why he lost all of it, and what happened. Very, very sad. I'm repeating that, but like the more you get into it, the sadder it gets, and I'm just, oh Bi, I'm so sad. Oh, okay. Cause you hugged me so deeply, no longer here. He's also about Icon. The hug him so dearly. The love that he gave him so much, and now like there's so much love in between them, so much love that there is in between them, and now it's gone. Not really gone. We know, we theorize that they're still in contact because there's a deep connection there, but we don't know for sure. But at that moment that he wrote the song, he felt that they were ripped from each other. They can make music again together. Like, not from now. From now, no. For now, not from now. For now. Sorry. Yeah. That part is the most, I feel like, touching. I feel like to all of us. Because he's like talking about the members. I feel like I rub my eyes with my sleeves and hate it because it's not a dream. You know, when you wake up and you're like, nobody, and it's a dream. But when he does it, it's not a dream. Even when he sleeps, and he like, this is the nightmare. He wished this thing was a dream, and it's like, it will wake up and it will be okay again. Okay. Where are you going, leaving me like this? My mood is I think it's also again, I feel like that the hug is not only Icon. I feel like that's also fans about the hug me part, because walk through the ways and when we walk together, that's also can be to the fans, but it's more to Icon, I feel like. But the part when you say hug, and like, you who hugged me so dearly, so deep, that when it's gone, it's like, you know, all of those fans that were by his side all of this year, but then they left, you know. Yeah. And it's in, where are you going, leaving like me like this? Like, he's feeling like departed in like a lonely island, and it's so sad. I think that's the rap part, basically. Oh no, it's the next part. Oh, I rap through. Anyway, so that's it. And it's feeling like everybody left him. He's like in an island completely alone. My mood is low, like the way it after the storm. We know how it is after the storm. There's there's a calmness, but it's like there's a calm before the storm and there's a calm after the storm. Like after a war, it just feels numb. I feel like that's what he means. Low, doesn't, like, underwhelming. And then there's the chorus and the pre-chorus, we know. And then there's a verse, and they say longiness. Okay, I can't say that word. But when you long for something, is the best. Is what I do the best, because he's so used to it, to long for things, to be alone. Yeah, depression is the most comfortable home for me. That's just, oof, that's strong, and that's painful. Like hurt to hear. They say it's a comfortable home to him. Like he's so used to it. It's a home for him. Like he's so much in it. It's so fast. He's been depressed for so long that it doesn't even. It's like a home for him. It's like a home. It's like, when people are used to being in a cold weather, super cold, severe cold, but it's so used to it, it's a home for them. So basically, the depression is the coldness. It lives in that for so long that is used to it, and it's like a home for him. And that's not good. that's bad. The corners of my broken heart will be sharp. I will be the one stabbed again anyway. It's saying his heart is broken anyway, and even if he's becoming defensive, and he feels in the next thing they said, I will be stabbed again. It's like saying like he will be stabbed by his own hurts. Like I said, he like maybe like he's already in pain, but then like he remember another thing, then the pain comes through again. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I hate that. Anyway, and then they say, yeah, what I was saying, there's a wave of pain that he's feeling, and in the wave of pain, he's feeling even more pain. Like his memories are like, I don't know how to explain, but it's painful to feel the pain type of deal. Like his own heart is hurting him because he's remembering stuff, and like type of deal. I'm saying type of deal a lot. I don't know. It's a familiar wound, it's a familiar farewell, awkward goodbye, and emptiness is a familiar scene. So like I said, he is familiar with feeling sadness and depression. It's basically sad. Yeah. Stargazing. Oh, yeah. So stargazing by the rolling waves. I won't shed new tears, though I know it will crumble. I will build a sandcastle again, which is, I love that part. Just give you hope, and it's also where it's become more energetic and hopeful, and like it feels we are driving to a new future type of thing. By the way, stargazing is like a hobby. You know how people love examining the stars and looking at them. So that's stargazing. So meaning I heard in literature like star means dreams, and so he's like stargazing the rolling waves. It's saying like he is looking at a star, or like looking to the future of his dream to start running towards a new future, start to build himself again, to walk again, to try to go to fight through all of that numbness. But by the rolling waves, I won't shed new tears anymore. It's saying that's it. I shed so much tears. I have nothing left in my tears anymore. I won't shed tears anymore. I won't be stuck anymore at that phase and cry. Though I know it will come. I will build sandcastle again. And it repeats all of this again. So meaning this is important. important, and he repeats it. So he wanna emphasize that he will, even if it will crumble, if it will crumble, he's like, it will crumble, probably, maybe, like, probably, like, the possibility is high with, like, my past, but I will build like a sandcastle again, no matter how many times. That's long. And then he is the outro. Oh, there is a bit at the edge of my sleeve, and it ends there. Resolve. That's the end of it. I love that it ends with a hopeful note, and it's kind of sad even then. He's saying, though it will crumble, I will build it again, no matter what, type of, yeah. And so this is my analyzation and my interpretation and my review. I love this song. 10 out of 10, more than 10 out of 10, but like 12 out of 10, more. I don't know, 100 out of 10. This is perfection, every sense of it. But my voice is tired, and it's been good. I loved, like, going through the lyric and thinking about the meaning of it. It's very fun. But that's it, guys. And so subscribe if you want, and like if you like. Bye. Love you.